Hey guys, it's a proud cat lover, and today is going to be Raja's fourth feeding since I've had him. Or at least I believe it's the fourth, I'll have to look. But today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I prepare his food and everything, which is pretty straightforward. I mean, you pick out the pinky that I'm going to be feeding him, and then I thaw it for 5 minutes in hot water, and then I get Raj out, put him in this ice cream container, which it's about 8 inches wide, it looks like. And I don't put the lid on anymore. Like the first time I had him, I put the lid on. I didn't snap it, but I just put it like this. Just because it was his first feeding and I didn't want him to think that I was just staring at him and make him nervous and make him not want to eat. Now he doesn't care. Once he sees that pinky, he just goes for it. So I'll take you downstairs, we'll look in the freezer, we'll pick out some pinkies, and then we'll thaw them, and then I'll get to feeding him. Okay guys, so here are the pinkies, and as you can see, some are bigger than others, so I'm either going to pick one bigger pinky or I'm going to pick 2 small ones, just because I don't want him to not get enough nutrition. So as you can see, this pinky here, you can see just how they kind of differ in size. For example, oops, you can see just how much bigger this pinky is to this one. So if I were to do 2 pinkies, I mean, and look how tiny this one is, as an example. So if I were to do 2 pinkies, I'd probably do 2 small ones. Or if I were doing a large pinky like I am today, then I would put these small ones back. We're going to do this large pinky. And I feed Raja every 7 days, just because that's what's suggested, is every 5 to 7 days. So I do the longest, just to make sure he's hungry enough that he's going to eat them. So we'll take the pinky now, we'll stick it in this plastic bag, zip it up, and stick it in some hot water to thaw. Okay guys, and if you have any problems real quick with, like, if you have anything that eats rodents and it likes to float, just stick a cup on top of it and it'll hold it in there. Also, I was going to say real quick, whenever you're handling pinkies with your hands like I do, always remember to wash your hands after you're done. Even if it's frozen, it still might have a trace scent on it. You don't want your snake accidentally biting your finger, because, I mean, it doesn't hurt at the moment because he's so small, but it probably will when he gets older. So yeah, wash your hands after you're done handling the pinky. And when I go to get the pinky out after it's been thawed, I use my feeding tweezers that I use for the insects and stuff for my leopard gecko. That way I'm not touching it when it's thawed. Okay guys, so Raja's little pinky is almost ready, but I'm going to be trying to measure Raja with a tape measure. I'm thinking he's over a foot, but we'll find out in a second. Because he looks it, but I don't know if I can get him to hold still in a straight line for measuring, so we'll find out in a second. Okay guys, so I got a picture that I'll put in here, and it looks like he is pretty much 14 inches long. Because his head was a little bit over, and now he's kind of doing his thing where if I stick my hand there, he's probably going to bite it. But, oh jeez, my cat is scratching at the door. So I'm going to probably put him into his ice cream container now, and we'll go ahead and give him his pinky. Come on, little boy. Don't be a pain. I'll skip to that part real quick. Okay guys, so I'm going to be getting the pinky out in a second. I'm getting ready to fill it and see if it's all the way thawed out. And then I've got Raja here in his container that he eats in, and my cat Rose is meowing at the door. That's one other thing. Never have any other pets in the room when you're trying to feed your snake, because it will probably just end up stressing the snake out, and I don't trust my cats at all. So we'll get the pinky out real quick, and then I'll go ahead, which I don't think I can do it with one hand, so yeah, I'll go ahead and get this out, and then we'll see how quickly Raja takes it. as you can see, guys, it looks like it took about 5.5 to 6 minutes for him to eat that pinky, which was pretty long because it was quite a big pinky compared to the last one he ate. And normally it'll probably take him, because he's eaten one other pinky that's this big before, and normally it takes him about 3 days to fully digest it, so normally I don't hold him for 4 days, just so that he has plenty of time to digest such a big meal. And, yeah, he's still kind of wiggling around to get it down into his stomach. He's such a cutie. But yeah, so that pretty much is feeding Raja and all the different things that I go through, and then I'll just show you guys the last step, which is obviously putting him back in his tank. And I normally don't pick him up out of here, 1, because it's where he eats his food, and 2, because he is so big I would hate for him to regurgitate his meal, because, I mean, I doubt that you guys would want to be picked up after you've just eaten a meal. So we'll go ahead and I'll take his container over to his tank. Set him down gently. There we go. Okay. I already have it unlocked, so I can just open up the doors. Okay. So normally I'll just tilt the ice cream container and I'll let him kind of crawl in there on his own. Put it over here so he can get on top of his moist hide. There he goes. Oh. I'll just move you over here if you're going to do that. There we go. Oh, he's going to go into his cold hide. He'll probably move over to his hot hide after he's kind of settled down in there. Because this is his cold hide here, as many of you know. His water dish is back there in the corner. Then his hot hide is right there with this plant to kind of give him some privacy. And of course his moist hide that has some sphagnum moss in it. So anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around and watching the entire video. I know it was kind of long just because where he was eating and everything. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.